I'm sure by now you can tell the office is in my car I'm driving. And today I'm outside of Erie, Pennsylvania, actually. The importance of what I want to talk to you a little bit about today is take a break. Take a ride. It could be a short drive, an hour away from the house, just to get away, get some fresh air, maybe see someplace you haven't seen in years, or maybe an old family fun time favorite place you grew up as a kid. The important thing is to get out, smell different things, and just take a breather, because we get too caught up in everyday living, our everyday life, our stress of our jobs, family, kids, finances. Even though I believe strongly, and I still do, taking vacations far away as you can from time to time, it's really okay just to take a short drive. You know, go to the local park and go up the mountains and do something you haven't done. And definitely take your family with you if you can, unless you try to take a break from them. But over the last few days, I've traveled from Chicago down to Indiana, spent some time in Ohio, Pennsylvania today, and most likely we'll hit at least New York, if not further. And that's what I like, is sometimes don't even have a plan. Just pack a picnic basket and go. You know, have a bag of popcorn in your car and a drink of your choice. Non-alcoholic, of course. Non-alcoholic. But it's so important to get out there and meet new people. Bring some friends. Bring the dog. But get away from your everyday monotonous life. Many of us feel like we're stuck in a funk. And we don't have to be, it's okay to be funky, but we don't have to be stuck where we are. We need a new perspective. You just, you step outside of your box, outside of your life, and kind of peek inside and see if you're really where you want to be. Anyways, take those short drives, go up the mountains, go to the local park. A lot of us have lakes near the house. Take the kids, maybe a fishing pole, just relax. For many years, I would just have a coffee on the pier over by the beach by my house. Coffee. I didn't even care what the weather was like. I was going to drink coffee. It was my way to relax and see the waves. I don't know how you want to relax. If you have waves near you or mountains or rain, but make the best of it. God has given us a beautiful, beautiful world, and we need to see more and more of it. Now, if you want to get out and see more of the United States or the rest of the world, I strongly encourage you to join a vacation club like I'm involved with. VIP Vacation Club. Lets me travel the world, meet new people I've never met before, and more importantly, it takes the stress from planning what to do when I'm on vacation, or planning exactly where to go, or the food, what I'm going to eat. If you join the right club, all that's taken care of you. All you have to do is pack. And obviously you can extend and see more than any club can give you. But if you join a certain club, they can make it easier. Everything's planned for you. All you have to do is show up. So check out VIP-vacation-club.com. But in the meantime, take a drive. Go see an old friend, a relative you haven't seen in years, and make the best out of the life that we are given. Because quite frankly, it is what it is, but it ain't what it ain't. Have a great day. This is in the office with Joseph Skoda. I'll see you later. Bye.
Are you at a crossroads in your life? Sick of your unfulfilling and stressful job? Wouldn't you rather have fun, freedom, and fulfillment in your life? World Ventures can help you experience more passion and adventure with amazing vacations at an affordable price. 5-star VIP vacations at 2-star prices with our total vacation packages. By joining the VIP Vacation Club, you can enjoy your vacation in style. You should be here.
Hello everyone, this is Luzette Presley with love is everywhere. And please watch The Fabulous Life or The Fab Life and Sissy and...
Are you at a crossroads in your life? Sick of your unfulfilling and stressful job? Wouldn't you rather have fun, freedom, and fulfillment in your...
Hello everyone, this is Luzette Presley with Love is Everywhere. And please watch The Fabulous Life or The Fab Life and Sissy and Gizzy right after my show, Love is Everywhere, every Monday. Yes, and see you on my next show. Thank you for your support and we love you. Keep spreading that love.
Hi there. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Yeah, I'm not wearing a suit and tie today or even a nice shirt, but that's okay. In fact, I even haven't showered in a day or so and just haven't even started my workout, and I'll look like this. But I want to get a message out there which I find to be extremely important. Well, first of all, hopefully you heard of the book, The Millionaire Next Door. Now, I'm not a millionaire yet, but most millionaires, the ones that you don't know are millionaires, will drive maybe Jeep Cherokees or different cars, obviously fairly new cars, but not always the Mercedes or the Lamborghinis and things. But more importantly, they continuously feed their mind, their health, and their spiritual well-being consistently, because we all have to be in better shape, in better condition, even to accept the opportunities around us. Because we often get stubborn. Maybe we're making 6 figures a year, or times 2, or whatever that may be, but it's usually from one income source. Now, most millionaires have between 5 to 7 different income sources. Sure, one of them might be $500 a month or $5,000 a month. Whatever it is, it's extra income. Now, too many people in this world are too stubborn to try something new, even a small business, for an extra $1,000 a month or $500 a month. They're afraid they're going to fail, and they laugh at everyone around them that tries it. Are you kidding me? That is an additional income stream. You can have a job, you can have a business where you're in a building, and you can have a home-based business. You can have investments, so many other ways to make money and get those 5 to 7 different income streams each and every month coming to you. Now, we heard it, those successful people do not put all their eggs in one basket. Now, sure, I have a lot of investments, and some have panned out, and some not so well. But that's okay, because I have other money coming in. Now, getting back to the original, The Millionaire Next Door. Do you know what they look like? Do you know what they drive? Do you know what they eat? Do you know how they live? Do they stay in expensive hotels all the time? Or sometimes something more modest? Because it's not how much money you make. It's obviously how much money you keep. And if you have all these additional income streams coming in on a regular basis, you have an opportunity to keep more. Now, sure, it's good business to buy a round of drinks or pick up the tab from time to time at different places and help out friends or family members that help you pursue your ventures, your goals in life. It's not good sense just to hand out money to everyone if they haven't been a part of your success, or at least encouraged you in one way or another. So why do we as a human being constantly pull at others and say you can't make that. You're not smart enough. You don't have the education. What are you thinking? You're supposed to work on the assembly line. Understand, we all have opportunities out there, but we're often discouraged from becoming more, doing more, learning more. And even as we fail, and you and I will fail from time to time, pick yourself up, learn from it, and grow. Learn to develop that millionaire mindset. You should plan for your success. Plan for profit. Real important. You can sit down once a month, once a week, once a year, whatever it is, and fill out your own blueprints to accomplish the goals in your life. Now, sure, I take a lot of vacations a year, and I'm able to do that because I belong to a vacation club that gives me some great vacation packages unseen anywhere else. And I can go to a different city, different town, even internationally, where not only the hotel's there, there's going to be a reception where I'm going to meet other world travelers and take a little trip outside the hotel to learn a little bit about the environment that I decide to vacation in. Take those trips. It's important to get your mindset straight. It's important to step away from your job from time to time. Even your business. Get a new perspective, learn and grow. Even if you made your first $1 million and you kind of know what you're doing, it doesn't hurt to add a few extra $1,000 a month doing something else or just additional income. Add to those income streams. That's how we teach our children. Sure, it's important to get an education and a good job, or you develop this, you're creating your own jobs. You're creating your own opportunity. You're creating your own lifestyle. And lifestyle is not always about money. Lifestyle is about freedom. Lifestyle is about waking up when you want to wake up, going to bed when you want to go to bed, and doing anything in between that you want to do. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to travel the world, but you do need to have your spiritual health, your mental health, your physical health in check, so you can help develop your financial wealth and help others along the way. The millionaire next door, you might not recognize him. He may have a scruffy beard. He might have messed up hair. Heck, he may even wear glasses. Who knows who's next door or who's developing that millionaire lifestyle? We hear, I don't know if you ever read Tim Ferriss. He talks about the 4-hour work week. The bottom line is you can still live like a millionaire without actually having a millionaire or millions in your pocket or in the bank account. There are so many ways, so many strategies, so many smart people in this world willing to share that knowledge with us. Now you can check out some of the things I'm doing on josephskoda.com. It will tell you about my efforts with the veterans groups because I'm retired Air Force. That's one income stream. It will tell you about my vacation club I'm involved with and how I'm traveling the world. That's 2 income streams. It will tell you a little bit about my marketing strategies and different ways I use email campaigns and branding myself through companies like MLSP and others. Hey, that's not just 3 income streams. That's like 4 or 5 if you add them all together. Continuously work on yourself. Develop the skills you need, and don't let anyone tear you down. Don't let anyone tell you you're not worth it or you can't accomplish what everyone else does. And I encourage you, I talk about it all the time, get involved in an organization like Toastmasters to learn how to develop those communication and leadership skills, but more importantly, self-confidence. You develop self-confidence. Then you don't need people saying, rah, rah, you can do it. You'll get that in that organization. You'll be able to pull it from inside. And stay away from as many negative people as you can. Life's too short. Life really is too short, and we don't know if we're going to kill over tomorrow. And I remember a good friend of mine, Rob Four, used to say, I used to work my fingers to the bones 24/7 around the clock. And you know what that gets you? It gets you bony fingers. Who wants bony fingers? Take a vacation, develop more income streams, and consistently work on your own self-development. And you too, my friends, can be the next millionaire next door. This has been Joseph Skoda. Follow me on social media and other ways, and however you want to do it. But more importantly, work on yourself. Find someone willing to coach and mentor you and share with you some of the tricks of the trade. And there's not tricks. It's just being consistent and having a plan for your life as you plan for profit. Have yourself an awesome, awesome day. I salute you.
A fairy tale, they say, so real in every way, compassionate and beautiful. You're in our hearts to stay. Your loyalty runs true, bloodline through and through. There'll never be a princess more royal than you. Princess, oh princess, we love you. Princess, oh princess, we know you. Lady Diana, our hearts are still true, and we miss you. We will always remember your warm and giving ways. You're still an inspiration that can help us through the days. A fairy tale, they say, though real in every way, compassionate and beautiful. You're in our hearts to stay. Princess, oh princess, we love you. Princess, oh princess, we know you. Lady Diana, our hearts are still true, and we miss you. Miss your care, loving smile, sensitive and down-to-earth style. Princess of Wales, we know you. Lady Diana, we miss you. Mother of two, our hearts are still with you. The princess, we love you. Oh princess, we still love you.
Hello everyone, this is JC from Fab Life and CC and Gizi, and I would love to promote the show of my good friend Luzette Presley called Love is Everywhere. Please watch her show on Monday from 5 to 6 on social media shows, TV network. I love you. Keep spreading that love, as my friend Lucette would say. Bye.
Hi, everyone. Hey, my name is Joseph Skoda. And a lot of you know that I'm a retired Air Force veteran. And for a long time, I did not realize there was life after the military. I had a hard time finding work, had a hard time redefining myself. But today I'm in Chicago, Illinois, which is pretty exciting, the Windy City, and they mean it's the Windy City. That's very true. I'm here with my friend, Ramona Baylor, and it just so happens we both grew up in Ohio for a while, and although I joined the Air Force, you joined the Army. Tell me a little bit about your Army experience.
Sure. Well, I joined the Army at 17.
Yeah.
I didn't have any background in the military, nor any family members in the military. And I said, well, I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
And I took a stab at it. And I actually loved the Army. I was in for about 4 years, and I knew early on
That was it.
that was it. But I had great mentors and leaders, and I knew that I wanted to be a leader in the Army. I could make a change. I was a young woman in the Army. I was also a paratrooper in the Army. There's not very many of us.
Wow.
And I was assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division, where they gave me the opportunity to be a young leader as a young woman, which was a challenge.
Sure.
There were some bumps in the road, some forces against me, but I pushed through that.
Sure.
And I traveled the world. I've been to combat twice.
Oh,
I've
wow.
been to Germany, Turkey, Spain,
Mhm.
Fort Jackson, Fort Bragg, the home of the airborne.
The home of the airborne.
Yes.
How does it go? Hoorah!
Hooah.
Hooah! 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 Hurrah! Hurrah!
And then I decided after 21 and a half years, I
Yes.
was going to hang up my hat. I loved the Army so much, but I said, it's time to focus on my family. My daughter was getting ready to graduate
Sure.
from high school, and I said, I want to be there for that event and start making memorable events versus mom's here, mom's gone. Mom's here, mom's gone. I had a fabulous support system, but I did retire in 2011 after 21 and a half years, and now here I am with you in Toastmasters.
Toastmasters. We're at a Toastmasters event, and not just like we're getting ready for the international convention in a couple days, but we're here at a leadership training conference. Did you see yourself ever joining Toastmasters when you were in the military?
I didn't. I actually never had the opportunity, and I think it was just because maybe I wasn't listening for Toastmasters, or maybe in the military, when you move up the ranks and you're a leader and you're like, I think I know it all. And I don't have a problem with self-confidence.
Sure.
I also don't have a problem with public speaking. What I had a problem with was I talk too much. So I really wish I would have had Toastmasters in the Army, but unfortunately I wasn't introduced to it until I joined the federal government in 2012. Shortly thereafter, someone brought it up in an all-staff meeting, and I was like, wow, that sounds interesting. So I'll join that.
You joined in 2012?
I actually joined in 2013.
I joined in 2013.
Well, look at that.
Absolutely. I'd never even heard of Toastmasters in the military. And now, and I just found out recently, you started a Toastmasters club at Fort Bragg.
Yes.
And I started one at Vandenberg Air Force Base this year.
Mm-hmm.
And those were different challenges in their own right, because does Toastmasters speak military very well?
Does Toastmasters speak military very well?
Or does military speak Toastmasters really well? Because we're trying to sell something we believe strongly in leadership, communication, whether we talk too much or not enough, and the different background skills that it provides for us. Well, how do we sell that to our military counterparts, even though we're one of them?
I think that Toastmasters does speak very clearly to the military. We just have to listen, and we have to bring in that opportunity to the soldiers, the airmen, the sailors, and the Coast Guard. And what we did was we found a baseline, and we just opened it up to civilians, to contractors, to volunteers, to soldiers, and whoever came, we are open for you to come. But we do let young soldiers know. So I'll go and speak to soldiers on different occasions, or to airmen at Pope Air Force Base, and let them know this is going to help you down the road with your leadership skills. Because, in the military, they want you to grow as a leader. Of course. So this helps with those leadership skills and also communicating effectively. So we're able to connect that with the Army, with your leadership skills.
That's a good point. I remember I was a young squadron section commander many years ago, and I used to, at the commander's calls, I'd have to read the citations, the awards people would get, the decorations, and be like, Master Sergeant Jones distinguished herself by meritorious service, blah, 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 blah. So I would speak in front of 300 or 400 people off a script. I couldn't speak for myself. If I didn't have that script, I wouldn't know what to say, what to do. My face would be red. I would be shaking. And I would have walked off the stage back then. But today I find myself not only looking for opportunities to speak, but being asked. Asked to speak, where I could have never done that in my job at the point in time. I never had that confidence. Sure, around the co-workers, and we all knew what to do to get promoted for the most part. Stay in shape and jump out of airplanes, obviously. Yes. That's one way to get promoted. But okay, we started these clubs. They're great, and we believe strongly in our product. So how's that going to help someone maybe outside the military once they develop certain skills?
Well, exactly. So we're grooming the young service members to help them in their career. Sure. But we also help them with their transition. So I actually got to speak to a group of maybe 200 individuals at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base, of individuals that were getting ready to transition out the military. And I was able to sell Toastmasters to them as your next building block for your next chapter in life. Let us help you build on the skills that you have from the military, but take those into the civilian sector, into the federal government, into contracting. Whatever it is you choose, Toastmasters can help you on that next journey. Let us help you build on that next journey.
That's a really good point you brought up there. I know I did not really have good interviewing skills, for instance. I know that's one of the things we were able to teach people through this organization, as well as leadership and talking in public. Something that kept me involved is something called Table Topics. Tell our audience a little about Table Topics.
Sure, I'd love to tell you about Table Topics. When you come to a Toastmasters meeting, which is usually about an hour long and it follows a strict agenda, we have an area called impromptu speaking, where you're speaking off the cuff. And it's all about having fun and just going up there, and like I tell people, just go up there and just speak for 1 to 2 minutes. It may seem like a very long time, but just know you're coming to a supportive environment where people are having fun, and sometimes you'll have a topic and you have no clue. What am I going to talk about? Well, talk about your trip to Chicago. Talk about your favorite hamburger. Talk about your mom, your dad, your dog, your cat, what have you. But it's all about having fun. So Table Topics, you'll have a Table Topics master. He or she will come forward with some random topic and maybe even have a theme. And then we'll hopefully ask you prior to the meeting, would you mind coming forward for a table topic? It'll be fun. I'll make it fun. You'll be fine. And most times they come forward and love the experience, and then they come back and they join Toastmasters.
That's a real good point. And even I was a little fearful the first time I was caught off guard, talking something I did not know anything about. I love it today. You can rarely stump me. I'm going to come up with something. And even if we're asked a question, we could even answer a different question that wasn't even given to us. The whole idea is to just get us to practice in a supportive environment where we can fail, we can fall, but there's someone there to pick us up, mentor, coach, lead us along our journey of life, whatever that may be. So, okay, you started Toastmasters after your military career. I started Toastmasters after my military career. We're encouraging younger people to join while they're in the military, so they have the skills where you can even put in your resume. We have different levels in Toastmasters, but just the different things we can learn. For instance, I'm in a path called persuasive influence. So I could say I'm a persuasive influence communicator and add that to my resume.
Exactly.
And that's huge because employers or other people, even peers, are looking for someone that could lead, someone that can communicate, someone that's clear and succinct in their communication. And part of what we have is we have immediate evaluations after we speak. Tell us a little bit about what that means.
Yeah, sure. Immediate evaluations, what that means is when you give a speech which has different objectives for your speeches, you will have a speech evaluator who will be looking at those objectives and be watching and listening throughout your speech based on those objectives. Also, the speaker can say, hey, Ramona, I would like for you to look for my eye contact, my hand and arm movement, my body language, things of that nature. So the speech evaluator is going through those objectives while you're giving the speech. Once you are done with the speech, we then go into table topics, which gives a speech evaluator more time to write down more notes, be more thorough, and then the general evaluator will come forward and say, okay, we need a speech evaluator to come forward. He or she will come forward and hopefully use the sandwich approach, tell you what you did good,
right,
how you can improve in a positive nature, of course, and then end on a positive note. I'd love to hear more about it. Keep working on these skills. We're here for you. How can I help you on your next speech? That is what speech evaluation is about.
That's right. Suggestions for improvement.
Yes.
Just different ways, because we join, hopefully, whatever organization that we involve with, we want to learn from it. We want to grow. We want to develop friendships. We want to get something out of it. Whether it's like an American Legion outside the military or Toastmaster Club, where we're continuously working on self-development, improvement, confidence. That a lot of us, even after a 20, 21-year career, we don't have that sufficiently enough for another journey outside the military. So I think it was good, and I appreciate your service. I appreciate what you're doing for Toastmasters now and what you're doing for the young soldiers and airmen and sailors and Marines coming back through, because we're all in this together, and there's life after the military. And I believe you and I and a lot of the people we hang out with will always continue to serve in one capacity or another. So I just want to thank you so much for talking to my audience.
Thank you.
Continuously serving. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Ramona, everyone.
Bye.
Look for her if you're in North Carolina. Have a great day. Bye.
Are you at a crossroads in your life? Sick of your unfulfilling and stressful job? Wouldn't you rather have fun, freedom, and fulfillment in your life? World Ventures can help you experience more passion and adventure with amazing vacations at an affordable price. 5-star VIP vacations at 2-star prices with our total vacation packages. By joining the VIP Vacation Club, you can enjoy your vacation in style. You should be here.
Hello everyone, please do yourself a big favor and watch Manifesting Your Dreams with Pablo Miguel at the social media shows every Monday at 3 p.m. My name is Donald Ozello, Dr. Donald A. Ozello, DC. I am a doctor of chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you, and do yourself a big favor and watch Manifesting Your Dreams every Monday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda. Dr. Joe, they call me. G.I. Joe. A lot of different things. Something I want to talk to you a little bit about today is, would you, could you, should you, or would have, could have, should have. I should have done that. I would have done that. I could have been there. You know, we often have these regrets, but we often impose them upon ourselves. So I've got the latest and greatest fancy glasses. Does it really matter? You know, in life, we have to make decisions. Are we going to take on this job? Are we going to date that person? Are we going to start this career? Buy that house? Sure, every day is a decision. What side of bed you're going to wake up on? Are you going to have children? Are you going to get married at all? Very important topics we all need to figure out deep down inside. The problem is sometimes we believe the grass is greener on the other side. What does that mean? For instance, we may, I don't know, get a job in the military, like I did. I did 21 years in the Air Force. And a lot of people in the military are like, oh, I should have went to school instead and got this great job. Understandably. I have friends of mine who, when I was making, I don't know, maybe $30,000 a year, some of them were making $10,000, $12,000 a month. And we're the same age. Yeah, a little bit of regret sometimes in there. But I'm going to tell you that the travels, the vacations, the experiences I had, and the relationships I built, I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't trade that. Today I'm making that kind of money, thankfully. But I had to kind of discover for myself what I wanted in life. You know, I remember one time buying my wife a plastic, what do you call it, silk roses. I thought it was the best thing in the world. Buy some silk roses, they'll last forever. She'll love me, I'll never have to do it again. Wrong! Although I thought it was a great idea, I should have bought the real thing. She would have appreciated it a lot more. I know that now because she's reminded me so many times over the years. But, you know, should we have joined the military? And if so, which service? The Air Force? Army? Marines? Coast Guard? Or maybe even the Space Force that might happen in the next few years? We don't know, but we shouldn't regret the decisions that we made. We just need to make the best of them. You know, for instance, I'm involved in the American Legion, Disabled American Veterans, and the National Order of the Trench Rats. One of many titles I have is the Golden Rodent here, and I'm very involved in Toastmasters and other organizations. The point is, make the best out of it. You may or may think the hat's funny. I don't care. One of these days I'll learn how to put the tassel on, and then I'll be fully legit. But the point is, have fun in life. Minimize those regrets. Sure, sometimes we do marry the wrong person.